What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today, reactions to the classics. We have a song battle coming your way of the artist James. So looking forward to this one. We're going to be checking out the tracks Getting Away With It versus English Beefcake. Thanks to our longtime friend and patron of the channel, Pete, for bringing this one. Pete brought us a big country battle last month.
He did. That was
fun
fantastic.
and getting a lot of comments over there. And Pete notes that that James formed, it's a band formed in the 80s and probably the most popular in the 90s. Got a song battle from their album released in 2001, which is my favorite, Pleased to Meet You, which is their 9th studio record, so a little later era.
Yeah, and we don't have much on the song, so I'll give you a little background on James. They're an English rock band from Manchester, formed in 1982. They had popularity throughout the 90s with 4 top 10s on the UK singles chart, but 9 top 10s on the UK albums chart. Band's best-known singles include Come Home, Sit Down, She's a Star, and Laid, which also became a hit on American college radio. Following the departure of lead singer Tim Booth in 2001, the band became inactive, but reunited in 2007 and have gone on to produce a further 7 albums, so very prolific. Brian Eno, very popular on this channel, is a co-producer on this album. You see the first single, the first song below, Getting Away With It, in parentheses, All Messed Up. It was the lead single, went to 22 in the UK. We'll have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, Pete.
Are you aching for the blade? That's okay. We're insured. Are you aching for the grave? That's okay. We're insured. We're getting away. Getting away with it all messed up. That's the living. Daniel's saving grace. She's out in deep water. Hope he's a good swimmer. Daniel plays his ace deep inside.
Violin coming up in there.
Oh yeah, man.
Great track.
Getting away with it, messed up. Getting
Getting Away with It, all messed up, and I thought this was a phenomenal track.
Oh,
right
this
here.
is great, man. This is freaking great.
That refrain, Dad, was so anthemic almost in a sense.
It was.
And powerful whenever you kind of read the surrounding verses. It says, Daniel, saving grace. She's out in deep water. Hope he's a good swimmer. And then I like to play on words. Daniel plays his ace deep inside his temple. He knows how to serve her. I just thought the ace and server kind of gave me tennis vibes, but I thought that was a good play on words.
I thought it was too. I like the deep inside his temple, just showing you, he knew what he was doing. He was calculated, but not saying he was smart. Like, they just found an intelligent way to put it. But yeah, the start was just the arrangement, the melody of it all. Like, little shout out to Dancing Like John Travolta. Drinks like Richard Burton, the famous actor. I guess he could drink a lot because, Daniel drinks his way. His saving grace, he was all but drowning. Now they live like dolphins who are as comfortable as it can be in water, right? So I thought that was
that's a good point.
It's really good songwriting as well as being, a fantastic
almost like
arrangement.
Two people that are maybe in their struggles, and yet Daniel and Grace together may be able to.
That's good. They're getting away with it all.
Yeah. So, and I like that just kind of wrote out that refrain. At the end, I thought it was a really good track right here. So we're gonna keep with the same album. We're going now to English Beefcake. Let's get it.
Myself a cool machine designed to help, not always hurting. Just plug me in and do the rounds, impress your friends, save yourself pounds, I'll not be wanting. I wish that things could be that way, but every dog must have its day, the orchestra's tuning. I understand your suffering, I felt the same sting in my heart, that's why I'm singing. Drifting away as lovers do, heads you win and tails I lose. Nothing to say and much less to do. Unhappy me, unhappy you.
I like the driving of this track.
I know you want it all to end, transform a love into a friend, magicians can do. Gut feelings come, gut feelings go, like rivers we have no control, they just keep flowing. Yeah, I wish I could create myself a cool machine with someone else, a lot less knowing. Drifting away as lovers do, heads you win and tails I lose. Nothing to say and much less to do. Unhappy me, unhappy you. Love can heal and love can sting. Heads you lose and tails I win. Unhappy me, unhappy you. Nothing to say and much less to do.
The fake out.
There's nothing to say, I get in the way unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Still unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say.
I did not see this turn.
Unable to break obsession.
High register.
There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Still unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Still unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Still unable to break obsession. There's nothing to say, I get in the way. Unable to break obsession.
All right, English Beefcake, a song that took many different forms and
It
turns, especially towards the end there, where it was like this really high falsetto. It sounded like a little studio tricks to get it that high or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
but
it was fantastic, man. Yeah, it was like two different songs. You
Yeah.
know? At first I was like, okay, other song's gonna win easy. Then I was like, oh, I don't know, man. But because that last part just stuck in your head as he just continued to sing that refrain in there. But he's not having a good time with this woman. I think as it kind of plays out. I wish I could create myself a cool machine designed to help, not always hurting. Just plug me in and do the rounds. Impress your friends so I can be this thing that you want me to be.
yeah, exactly. He says, I wish that things could be that way, but every dog must have its say. The orchestra's tuning. I understand your suffering. I felt the same sting in my heart. That's why I'm singing. And then we go to that chorus, drifting away as lovers do.
Head you win, and tails I lose. So he doesn't have a chance.
And then, that kind of repeats. And then we get, to the second half of the song, Dad, where it's just that repeating refrain. There's nothing to say. I get in the way, unable to break obsession. And oddly, that unable to break obsession, and yet as that's going, that kind of your mind gets obsessed with it.
It does,
right?
no, because it just keeps going and going, right? He sang the first part of it like the rest of the song, and then it had that switch, and he just kept going. So I thought that was a great track as well, and just a fantastic battle, man. I've never listened to this album. We kind of lost out, Trey. We did our album draft. If you haven't checked that out, 1965 all the way through 2022. And I didn't hit this album up. I would have, because these two songs are fantastic, man. Whew, the winner. I got to go with the first track. Getting away with it. But
Getting
man,
away with it, yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, great choices here.
I'm going to be a contrarian and go with English Beefcake right there. I think the ending just, I don't know, man. It went on for probably 2-3 minutes, but it didn't seem like
it didn't seem like it at all.
I give it props for doing that. So we're split here. We're
We
split
are.
here at RTDC. Of course, let us know down in the comments what you have coming out on top. What your thoughts are on the band James and this album. And of course, be sure to show some love to Pete in the comments for requesting this. And of course, if you want to have us do a song battle for you, or just support the channel in any way, get some perks going your way, you can check out our Patreon page, which is linked below, as well as at the end screen here. That'll be popping up along with another video that you might enjoy. But that'll cover it from us today.
Man.
So until next time, thanks for watching, happy listening, and we will see you.